who so Max and Chad from Cold Ones came to Phantom. It was just really funny because they had no idea what's going on. They're just walking around, and there's so many Australians there that are just like, oh, those guys.
Chad was a celebrity.
I didn't know how famous those guys were. It was crazy.
And Max is he's wearing a sombrero, and he's sitting in this like little area, like kind of off to the side, watching grand finals, and just like he looks like he's duded. I don't think he is. He might be a little drunk, but he's just kind of swaying around. And there's this guy. What
happened, Zipper?
Fuck was that, Zipper?
He's all right.
What happened?
He's all right.
Is that our 90?
Let him make some Zipper noises back there. He's good.
Okay.
Zipper's just like fucking just bashing against the walls like a mosh pit.
He does that sometimes on
they're
Tuesdays.
watching grand finals, Max, and this guy who I can tell really wants to take a picture with Max, but isn't like he can't go ask. Like, he's too afraid to ask him. He's holding his phone out and he has Snapchat open, and he's just looking at Max, and I'm standing between them. But I'm like watching Grands, and like the only vantage point I have to Grands, and I'm like, I'm not moving for this guy to like come get a picture. I'm also not going to ask for him.
Yeah.
So I'm just like standing
Not
here.
your problem.
I'm just standing here. I'm like, I know what's happening. Max doesn't know what's happening. This guy will not ask for a photo. I'm just standing here. And then this guy, he starts trying to sneak a photo of Max. So like
gross.
that he's not in. Like just like pointed at him, but he doesn't want anyone to notice. So what he's doing is he's lifting up his Snapchat and he's starting a video and then doing a pan, like he's panning the whole thing. But he keeps fucking it up because he's going so fast to try to like have the least amount of time.
My friends won't know that's Max.
Like have the least amount of time on Max, and he keeps fucking it up. And in my head, I was like, oh, this guy is like a creepy sprinkler, and he just like goes up and pans over. He's like, fuck. He goes back over. He did this. I think he did this like 11 times before he eventually gave up. And then just kept waiting for the photo and then never got it because we just left.
There's three strats. It's the on a phone call, and then you're actually videotaping while it's on your ear.
Oh my God, that is psycho.
And then there's the big stretchy.
Oh, I love a big stretchy bears.
Big stretchy bears.
Yeah.
Or
that's the most obvious.
And then you sneeze and you flash one.
Okay, if you land that one, that one's fine.
The Squidward dab.
Yeah, that's it's. You know what? I feel like Max would have known. Because sometimes I notice people do that, and
he didn't. I promise.
pretend I don't notice.
Yeah, just to see him
I promise
squirm.
he had no fucking idea.
That's tight.
I was paying really close attention. I'm like, he is so oblivious.
Dude, right after the tournament ended, someone came up and got the autograph from me and Ludwig, and this person was like in a wheelchair, and it was actually very sweet. Like they came up and someone was with them. Like, yeah, sure. But behind this person, immediately after Grand Finals is over, a line forms. It's the carnival ride. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I go over to Kalen, and he's like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, there was a line.
It was crazy. You're a little line bear.
He also diced you up.
I got diced, yeah.
The guy in the wheelchair, what did he say to you?
Fuck, he was like, I don't even remember, but he said some shit that it wouldn't have flew if he wasn't in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he was like, hey, thank you, bald ass.
No, it
Something
wasn't
like
that bad.
He was like, you bald ass,
it
head
was
ass.
nice.
I didn't tell Anthony this, but normally when people come up and make fun of my friends, I don't like it, and I'll say like, yeah, it's my friend, or so I'll just like make some comment like I show it doesn't clear my approval radar.
Yeah.
But at Pokemon Money Live, this girl came up and asked for a photo, and she was like, oh, you're my favorite person on the yard. I'm like, oh, thank. And her friend was with her, and I'm like, I made a joke like, oh, well, you didn't agree, so I'm not your favorite. And I was like, can I guess your favorite? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I think about it, and I'm like, this is one of those girls that just like Slime is just her favorite. I could tell. And I go, Slime. And then she starts laughing. And she goes, no.
Yeah.
And I start laughing, and I'm like, that's pretty funny.
What gave her slime vibes?
She was just very unassuming and quiet, and sometimes I feel like those are the people that I'm always just so shocked to find out you're their favorite.
Okay, so you were looking for the mix-up.
Yeah, I thought it was a mix-up,
Right.
and it just wasn't.
Do you know what sucks?
So it was probably Aiden.
If you're picking your favorite yard member, picking me is like picking Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick
And
Mario.
you're like
Yoshi.
Toad or Yoshi. And you're Bowser. And
Yeah.
you're Princess Peach.
I was gonna say I'm Peach.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, I
actually
don't want to
makes
be
sense.
Mario, but I have to be Mario.
You're unfortunately
I
Mario.
have to be
it's
Mario.
Like, it's so much less cool to say that Mario's your favorite person on the roster.
But everybody loves Mario.
I mean, Mario's the reason why, the game, why we're driving race carts.
It's
Yeah.
called Mario Kart.
Oh, is it called the Ludwig Yard?
That was our first draft name.